Okay, so it's now a couple of minutes past noon, so we're really excited to kick this off and get started. So welcome everyone to the weekly community call. We're here every week, Tuesdays, 12 p.m. Eastern on our MetricsDAO Discord. And as many of you know, at MetricsDAO, we're a blockchain data community. Our community members, including many of you, brainstorm analytics questions. We analyze data, discover insights. Our analysts also peer review each other's work, curate data tables for other analysts to use, as well as we learn and share knowledge about how to be better analysts in the space. We also have a robust community of contributors to help our DAO run better, and some of them are here today to chat with us all and give us updates. We also have Xmetric, which is our non-monetary and non-transferable token that shows on-chain proof of early participation, being early and active at MetricsDAO. So if you would like to learn more about all of that, MetricsDAO, Xmetric, our bounties and programs, I'm going to drop a link in the chat with the blog post. And if you have any questions about any of those, you'll be welcome to ask them today on voice or in event chat, and also ask us anytime later in the Discord. And let's get started with some warm introductions if anyone's new, if anyone wants to say hi. And then we'll update you on all the new opportunities to participate. He's here to talk about bounties that are coming this week and bounties that are closing tomorrow as well, so you have a chance to submit. We have Rob to talk about our learning and courses, Helix to talk about events, Jack to talk about Pines and the on-chain analytics contest. And I'll also launch something at the end of this call, which is our first MetricsDAO book club. So just a friendly reminder to keep yourself muted if you're not speaking, but we will have a chance for you all to unmute and ask questions. Feel free to also type in chat with your questions, and we'll also to say thanks for y'all being here today. We'll send you some Xmetric. So I'll drop our link in chat as well during this call. Be sure to fill that out to claim your Xmetric tokens. And with that, I would love to get started with some warm introductions. If any of you would like to kind of say who you are and introduce yourself, or type the same in chat. You're more than welcome to. I'm Marina. I'm community manager here at MetricsDAO. I am around to help you all with questions, to help you all learn, and just to hang out in our Discord every day. Would anyone else like to kind of say about something about who you are, how you found MetricsDAO, what you do at MetricsDAO, what you would like to be more involved with, especially anyone who's here for the first time, maybe?
I can introduce myself. I'm Jack, and I work in the Treasury. I contribute to MetricsDAO as well as work with Pine.
Jack, yeah, really excited to hear more about Pines today from you as well. We also have a couple more new faces. No pressure, but if you'd like to say who you are and what kind of analytics you do, or maybe what else you do here, you're welcome to.
Hi, can you hear me? Hi. So this is Mike. I don't know, like a month ago, I found out about MetricsDAO, which I thought was great because I've been learning about Web3 for about like 6 to 8 months now. But I have a background in SQL, so I thought it was a great opportunity to actually get hands-on with and further explore, like how does the blockchain actually work. So I joined the community, and I've been taking the live course, which has been going great. And Marina's been teaching a few of the classes, and so I'm happy that I found this. So hi everyone.
Hey Mike, welcome again to MetricsDAO. So excited to have you here and have you involved, and really fun to hear that you're connecting kind of SQL experience from the past to SQL blockchain. That's really cool. Welcome. Would anyone else like to say hello? Great. Also, no pressure to do that. If you want to, say hi or talk to us at any time, you can do so in this events chat, top right corner, if you have the voice call open. Or also at any other time, in our channels, in Discord in general, in warm introductions, you can always say hi. We also like to send some Xmetric for people who are new and who say hello and introduce themselves in the warm introductions channel. So you're welcome to do that at any time. And I just dropped a link in the chat for you all to kind of check out in general, what MetricsDAO is, what Xmetric is, all different ways to participate if you ever want to go and look back on that. So with that, thanks again for everyone who introduced yourselves, and let's talk about some of the updates that we have at MetricsDAO this week, how to participate, how to earn some Xmetric, how to earn some partner tokens with bounties as well. We have El Terrell here today from the Bounty Ops Pod, who will talk about some bounties closing and also coming up.
Hey, how's it going, everyone? I'm just dropping a link in the chat right now to our bounty programs page. Right now we have 3 bounties open for about another day and a half or so. They close tomorrow at 11:59 Eastern. So we have 3 bounties that are closing soon, and the same programs, we're going to launch another bounty tomorrow. So the ones that are closing are related to Terra. So we want to build a mega dashboard of all the Terra analytics. So we're dividing that into several parts, and the first part is looking at user activity. So there's still plenty of time to get some work in there. We're also looking to build out a mega dashboard for NEAR, and we want your help to tell us what you think would be best, and start specking out what a mega dashboard for NEAR would look like. So that would be interesting and a great opportunity to get some opinions on what you want to see on the NEAR blockchain, and also a third bounty on DEX season. So after recent collapses in centralized exchanges, have people started moving more of their crypto activity onto on-chain exchanges. So that's an interesting topic that that we'd like to get people to analyze. And we're launching 3 new bounties tomorrow at noon Eastern, again for NEAR, Terra, and one of our own self-funded bounties. The NEAR bounty will be looking at transparency and the NEAR blockchain. The Terra bounty will be a second part of the NEAR dashboard, looking at supply and staking of the Luna coin. And the third bounty will be related to the Blur.io NFT marketplace. So we want to see activity there. And those will be launching tomorrow, so you'll be able to see more questions, more detail on the questions then, but just giving you some heads up on what to expect. And there should, over the next few weeks, we'll be still continuing to do these probably the same 3 categories of NEAR, Terra, and one of our own self-funded, which is more related to kind of topics in the news. And we're also probably going to be launching other programs as they with some coming over from Flipside, but you'll see more about that soon. And look forward to having your submissions.
Appreciate that, Alpha. El Terrell, question for you. What are the earning opportunities like with our bounties?
Yes, I was just thinking I should have said that. So all the bounties will have or the ones currently launched and the ones launching tomorrow have a first place prize of $400. It's either in USDC or the native tokens of the of the program. So $400 in NEAR or $400 in Luna. And then second and third place prize are 150 in the same token, and 4th through 15th place get $75, and 16th through 21st get 50. And we also give a X-Metrics payout, so 1,000 X-Metric to the grand prize, and then 500 to the next 20 submissions, and then you also get a payout even if you don't, if there's too many submissions to get a monetary payment, you can still get an X-Metric payment based on the score of your submission. And to be eligible for payment, you do need to score a 6 or above based on our peer review system. And there's the information on the evaluation criteria in the bounty cards where you see the question details.
Awesome. Thanks again, Alterel. We all can check out the bounties in the link that he shared in the chat. All of the information is in the bounty cards. And be sure to participate. Don't miss if you want to submit some analytics and earn some X-Metric and partner tokens. Let's also chat today about some of our learning opportunities. We have a course in a couple of formats going on, and we have Rob here to talk more about it.
Hey y'all, if you're thinking of taking on those bounties mentioned by Alterel, you might want to build or improve your skills. So we have the Web3 Analytics 101 course. It's available live in async. So go to education-info, the channel, to sign up for them. The live cohort is currently learning and almost done actually. You'll see maybe some of their badges. They have 1, 2, 3 badges next to their names, which shows how far they progressed into the live course. If you're currently enrolled in this cohort, segment 3 quizzes are due today, and don't forget to attend the live session this week with instructor Sam. We also have live office hours this week with Sam, so more details in the announcements channel and of course in the education channels that we have. If you're interested in still joining, there's hope. You can sign up now for the next cohort starting January 9 next year. When you apply, don't forget to say hi in the education chat channel. We got aspiring analysts and those wanting to pivot into the space connecting with each other. So it's a good way to build your network early on. If January 9 is too far away for you and you want to get started learning now, there will be some pre-work and also fun things to do while you wait for January, so sign up. More on the pre-work details this week, so stay tuned for those. Over to you, back to you, Instructor Marina.
Thank you, Rob, so much for being here every week and always having fun and interesting updates to share with everyone. I dropped the link for course signups for January in the chat. So if you are not learning yet and you'd like to with a live cohort, with some badges, all the fun stuff, it's there. And also stay tuned this week, like Rob said, to get more involved if you're already in the January cohort. And we also have, in addition to our courses, a bunch of other events and ways to be involved, to stay up to date on the space, to up your skills and learn kind of different tools. And Helix is here to talk more about those.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for that intro, Marina. Yeah, definitely. Events are a great way to learn. I find personally it was like the way I got acquainted with MetricsDAO, just joining calls, seeing what's going on, learning a bit, and then you really get a sense of who the people are in the space, and where you could learn. Plus, you can gain some X-Metric, and yeah, build your reputation with that. So this week we got how I broke into Web3 with TwinFin. She broke into Web3 some time ago already, and she's now a lead researcher at Nukes. Plus, she's a contributor at SporeDAO and at Bankless Korea. So she's very, very active in the space. I'm gonna interview her later this week, on Wednesday to be exact. Well, depends a bit on your time zone. If you're in Pacific, it's actually on Thursday. But who? Anyhow, I'll drop the link right here in the chat. Oh, that's the wrong one. Let me see. Okay. Just give me 1 second. I'll grab the link real quick because I had the wrong one. Got it right here. Okay. So again, I'll be interviewing her. Should be fun. Uh, Generally, I think it's a great way to see what's out there in the space, what kind of roles are out there in the space, what's possible, what you could do. And it's great inspiration because people will tell you their story, how they got into it, where their passion lies exactly. So it's really fun. Then we also have a demo from Zetablock. Zetablock has been with us before, and they've kept building and they want to show off the progress they've made. So it's a full stack real time Web3 data infrastructure for indexing and analytics, and it can join on and off chain data. So that's pretty interesting. I'll be very curious to see how they do that. And hopefully you'll be joining us as well. And of course, you get some X metric for attending. Next week, we're also going to have either a How I Broke into Web3 or a demo. It's still a bit up in the air. That's how things are at MetricsDAO. We move fast and it's always moving and very dynamic. So you'll always be in for a surprise. But either one of those, you can join next week. DAO life, yes, 100% Marina. And last but not least, in the Flipside server, they do a weekly SQL class, and SQL is very, very useful for your queries. So you definitely want to take those. Sam, who's one of the instructors on our live course, actually this week, he's giving a class every week there in the Flipside server. So you might want to check that one out too, since you can also get Xmetric and build your reputation with attending that one. So that's it from me. So I'll pop the popcorn to Jack.
Hey guys, I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit what Pine is and kind of what's new with us and going on this week. So we're a community, an NFT community of on-chain analysts and other people in the Web3 community. And each week we run on-chain analytics contest where people can submit work that they've done in the past week, and the people who hold the NFT kind of vote on what analytics they think is the best, and then whoever wins gets to get one of our NFTs and be part of the voting for the next week. And so basically what's going on with us this week is we just added a chat to the MetricsDAO server where you guys can see all the updates that's going on with Pine. We have our week 9 contest, which I'd encourage any of you guys to get involved with because you guys can join our community, get one of the Pines. And we also have a town hall coming up. I have not set the date, but in about a week. So I would love to see some of you guys there. And yeah, that's kind of what's going on with us.
Thanks, Jack, so much for chatting about Pines. Pines are really great friends of ours, as I said in the chat just now, and I dropped the link to the thread in our general channel where you can find this link to the contest Jack talked about, as well as you'll be able to find kind of all different Pine updates over time there as well. The voting, the town hall. I'm hearing a little bit of feedback on someone's mic. Just a friendly reminder to keep yourself muted if you're not talking. But yeah, I dropped the link where you can check out Pine stuff. Be sure to read the rules of the contest, like see what the community is all about. A few of us are sporting our Pine NFT PFPs you might see. So if you're interested, that's where to kind of find out more information. Also to remind you all, there is a link in the chat for Xmetric for today. So be sure to claim it since you're here today, and we appreciate you being here. You might need to scroll up a little bit because we have so many resources and so many cool links already. Or I'll just repost it actually. There you go. So don't forget to fill that out. And with all of those awesome updates, really appreciate them all. And I wanted to just wrap up with one final update from MetricsDAO, which is we're launching a book club. So there is, if you head over to our general channel, So where kind of our spin-off threads all are. We have a new MetricsDAO book club thread. I'm going to link it in the chat right now as well. And just a little bit of a backstory of kind of how that came to be. It was created thanks to our really, really awesome learners in the current live cohort of our 101 analytics course. Shout out to them. I think at least one of them is here, hey Mike, and maybe other learners are here today as well, or will be listening in later for the recording. But yeah, there were a lot of great book recommendations being shared in the course, and one of our learners suggested, why don't we make this a community-wide thing? Why don't we make it a book club and we'll read, one book together and discuss? So that's what we're doing. We have our book club live right now, and here's how you can get involved. So right now, December 6th is today, and until December 12th, until Monday, basically the coming Monday, please head to the thread I shared and post any book ideas about data visualization, presentation of data, storytelling, anything along those lines that you really love, any book along those lines that you would want to read, but maybe you're putting it off. Post it there. We'll make kind of a book long list of all suggestions. And on Monday, we'll offer a couple of choices for everyone to vote on to pick the book we're going to read next, or first, I should say. This is our first book club. Then we'll vote for a few days, and the selection is going to be the one we'll read. We will, let me see the dates here. So from December 14th, we'll start reading it all together. We'll be able to have async discussions on Discord, and in a few weeks, at the start of 2023, first week of January, we'll all get together to discuss it, as a group. There is going to be a holiday break at MetricsDAO last week of December, so that's why the live discussion is going to be early in January. But yeah, that's where we'll meet and talk about some of the takeaways and how we can, apply them in our analytics and make better dashboards and make better analysis and storytelling. So if you have book ideas, be sure to drop them in the thread. I'm also putting a Notion page, which you will find in that thread as well, with books that were already suggested, with all of these steps and timeline, and really hope you'll get involved. Really excited to kind of start reading and becoming even better analysts together. And with that update, that's all of the updates we have today for y'all. But if anybody has any questions, you are welcome to unmute right now and ask, or you can type them in chat. I'm gonna give you all a second to start typing or start chatting if you like. In the meantime, there was a question in the chat. I'm going to read it out loud in case anybody's listening later on YouTube. The recording will be shared on our YouTube channel, by the way. The question was, I missed the first course. I don't know if it's possible to take it now. How can I get course badges? Asked Hess. So yeah, the next cohort, like Rob said, of our January cohort of our course is launching on January 9th, and signups are open right now. We've shared the link in the chat, so you can sign up and put your information there. And you will be able to, in January, get the same live cohort experience that the current group are getting, badges, quizzes, course bounties, private chat, all that fun stuff, learning together as a group. There's also some talk of starting a buddy program where people can help each other through the course. So that's the fun stuff happening in our course. And the book club is also another thing that was born out of our course. Just to say, there's a great community over there if you want to participate in one or next time. And I don't see any other questions so far. If you have any later, you're welcome to drop them in general in our Discord or in education chat if it's about the courses, or tag me at any time. And also tag Sandesh, who was here a moment ago, but he's our great community moderator as well. And yeah, those are all our updates for today, and hope to see you here next week, same place, same time. And Last reminder is to be sure to claim your Xmetric for being here today. There's a Google form in the chat. Thanks you all for joining. Bye, everyone. Thanks.
Thanks everyone for being here. See you all soon. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Thanks for coming on. Alex, Alterel, Rob, Patrick, Jack, all of our awesome contributors. Thanks all. Bye.